Well, g'day and welcome back to another episode, and welcome to Millstream National Park.
Caught behind Venetian blinds, out of reach for the city lights. This ain't where I belong. Hey, look at me, man, what I become. I've been running east, looking for a sunset.
We just arrived at Millstream National Park. It's the middle of the day. It's really quite warm. It's well into the mid, maybe high 30s. And so first order of business is going to be going for a swim. So we're working our way into the campground. It's the only one that's open at the moment. A few of them are shut for the end of the season. So we'll go and camp up there tonight. But on the way in was Deep Reach Pool. So we're going for a swim.
First stop is a swim.
All right, swimmers on. Good job, buddy.
Hello, Dad.
Yeah. One of the most annoying things that's broken on the van just recently is this bloody magnetic clip that pegs the door open when you pull it up, and the door is full of dust, needs a good overhaul because the hinge is creaky as anything. So this bloody door just swings in the breeze and makes a racket, and yeah, there's no way to keep it open. It's this tiny little plastic clip that holds the magnet on is broken. But I did have it taped up, which lasted a while, but the tape in the sun, the glue for the tape has just failed and it's let go. But I'm going to have another go at a temporary fix until we can get a replacement one. So yeah, bit annoying, but just these little things that just you don't realise how critical they are until you don't have it.
So the walk-in is only 200 metres each way, and it's a nice sealed path. So far it looks like it's going to be wheelchair friendly, pram friendly, all of those things. It's a concrete path. So nice and easy for anyone who has mobility issues or little kids. Let's do this. Wow, this looks nice.
Film it?
I am filming it.
What's holding that counter?
That's the river.
What was that?
This has got to be one of the best swimming spots for freshwater swimming. It's just this beautiful open river. There's easy access steps into it. Awesome swim. Kids have just been in here floating. We've seen a couple of people with their paddle boards. That's a wicked idea if you were in the area and you've got them. At the bottom of the steps here, the kids have just sat for probably 2 hours now. And catfish have just been coming up and swimming, nibbling on their toes and fingers. And yeah, some other kids had some bread and they were throwing them in, and the kids have had a ball. It's been very, very relaxing, which makes it a win in my book.
So we bought the kids some snorkelling gear, ready for Ningaloo Reef and the coast that we're heading out. This is the first time they've ever used it, but this is a perfect spot to get them used to it. It's an easy spot to practice. So we're just getting them used to the idea of using masks and snorkels and see how they go. Harrison's taken to it really well, and so is James. James gets distracted a bit more easily, so we're gonna keep his attention on what we're meant to be doing. And then we've just been going through some of the hand signals and stuff so that we're all ready and prepped for Ningaloo Reef in a week or so.
James has been practicing on the steps, so he's just been sitting on the bottom step, putting his head in, watching all the fish here, loving it. And that was step one for him. Whereas Harrison's a more confident swimmer, so he's happy to go out.
Good.
How was snorkelling?
Good.
What did you see?
Lots of fish.
Yeah, what a wicked spot this is. This is exactly what I was hoping for, is some decent freshwater swimming. It's a warm day, like we said, which is perfect for swimming because the water's pretty cool. If it was any cooler, I don't know that I'd be that keen to get in for a swim, but it's just the perfect cool off. It's just up the road from camp, so we're going to duck up to camp now, set up, and then I'd say we'll definitely be back here tomorrow, or well, tomorrow at some point for sure. We're going to do 2 nights here, so yeah, we'll check out some of the other spots in the area, but this one's a definite comeback to this one.
Nice and easy to get into.
It'd be sweet to have a kayak or a blow-up boat or a paddleboard or something to go for a bit more of an explore, because it's deep, it's proper deep. There's no way you can stand up, so you get knackered pretty quickly just treading water, but so good, awesome. All right, we're gonna go before someone hurts themselves.
Well, that was a bit cool. We just went to the other water entry, and the people that were paddleboarding were there with their paddleboards, and they said, yeah, go for it, have a turn, have a crack.
So Millstream is located sort of halfway or roughly halfway between Karratha in the north on the coast and Tom Price and Karijini down south. To get to Millstream from Tom Price, we took what is known as the Rio Tinto rail access road. So it's a privately owned road by the Rio Tinto mining company. It's the shortest and most direct route between Millstream and Karijini, but it's also the best maintained road. So there are alternatives you can go around, but it's relatively easy to get a permit. You just need to call into either the Karratha or the Tom Price Visitors Centre at either end and watch a quick safety video, and then you get your permit. It's a free permit, but yeah, it's just part of the way they manage the road. The Rio Tinto network that it forms part of is the largest privately owned rail network in the world, which I thought was interesting. So we're staying in the Millstream campground. Decent little campground, nice and pretty basic, obviously, basic toilets and stuff. There's a great little camp kitchen here as well, pretty well equipped camp kitchen. There's not much shade here, so keep that in mind if you are coming in the warmer months like we are. There is only a handful of sites that have a little bit of shade. Sites sort of through 4 through to about 7 have a bit of shade, but apart from that, you're pretty well out in the open. So keep that in mind. And there's no swimming at the campground itself. It's a short drive back to Deep Reach Pool is the nearest swimming. So the water that's here in Millstream is naturally spring fed. So it's a massive underground aquifer that rises to the surface here and feeds all these pools. And there's a variety of pools that are permanent water source, some of which you can swim in, and some are obviously some have cultural significance and obviously environmental significance as well. So you can't swim in all of them. It's really Deep Reach Pool and Python Pool, which we'll visit tomorrow, which you can swim at.
Dinner tonight is another classic barbecue by us. We've got a bit of grilled chicken. We're going to do some grilled asparagus as well tonight, and a little bit of grilled halloumi as a bit of a special treat. So looking forward to seeing how this one comes out.
What have you done? It's a stack, is it?
Yeah.
Nice stacking.
Good, I just got you enough before.
Fighting gear, yeah. Thank you, dear.
Pretty proud of how that looks. Anyone who knows me knows that I'm no master chef. But sometimes I go all right. This morning we're off to Python Pool.
On the road again?
Yeah, and then heading into Karratha. We've got a few appointments there, and I've got a date with the washing machine. I've got about, I think last time we did washing was Cable Beach. That was a while ago. Python Pool.
Yeah, it's Python Pool's in the northern section of the park, so it's a fair drive from the camping areas. So rather than sort of drive up there yesterday and backtrack, we decided just to make it a stop over this morning, because we're driving within 20 k's of it to get to Karratha. So it'll be interesting to see how different Python Pool is. We don't really know what to expect there either, whether it's more similar to this whether it's more similar to Deep Reach Pool or whether it's more similar to Karijini, more of a gorge. Don't really know what to expect there, but we'll go on, like I said, go and have a quick stop in there, have a swim. Harrison's pretty keen to use his snorkelling gear again, aren't you, buddy? Yeah.
He loved it yesterday.
He's still frothing on that.
If you're sort of doing what we're doing and like coming down the coast and then heading out to Ningaloo Reef with little kids and they've never snorkeled before, it is an awesome spot to practice.
Yeah.
An awesome spot to practice. What was your favourite thing about Millstream National Park?
Well, it was fun snorkeling. I saw lots of fish under the water. Those goggles really do work. So if you want to go snorkeling with your kids anytime, it would be a perfect spot to practicing at Karijini National Park.
Yeah, that was Millstream, honey.
Millstream National
Millstream National Park.
Yeah.
I really enjoy this lifestyle and really appreciating the ability to spend time with each other as a family, and that this is just a random Tuesday. We're just packing up camp, heading off to a swimming pool, heading into town. We're going to spend the whole day together. It's worth a lot.
No fires and no dogs and cats.
Thanks for watching the episode, guys. Hope you enjoyed it.
Yeah, Millstream was pretty cool. It was really hot when we were there, so we pretty much just hung out in the swimming holes, but Deep Reach Pool and Python Pool, awesome swimming locations. So from Millstream, we headed into Karratha, spent a couple of days there restocking. Next week's episode, we will be hitting up Ningaloo Reef and the Exmouth area. We can't wait to show you that. That place is one of our highlights of our entire trip so far, so make sure you check that one out next Sunday. In the meantime, don't forget, we're always supporting charities by donating 10% of our YouTube revenue. So if you get time to watch the ads, we'd really appreciate it. It helps us out and it helps us to raise important funds for some amazing charities around the country. And this month, we're doing something a little bit different as well.
So we're doing the push-up challenge and we're supporting Movember with that. So it's, I think, 3,139 push-ups in 24 days.
A lot of push-ups.
Which is the number of people, sadly, that committed suicide in 2020. So one push-up for each person. And I've been doing about 50% of it, and Simon's committed to 100%. And we're raising money for charity for Movember through those guys. So if you've got some money, please donate to that cause or rally some people up and join our team. Just download the Push Up app and join the team and help us raise some money.
So there's a link for that in the description below if you'd like to go and make a donation. We'd really appreciate that. Sadly, 3 out of 4, 3/4 of those suicides in 2020 were men. So we've chosen to support Movember. Those of you who have followed us for a while know that we also do the Movember campaign during November, and we'll be doing that again this year as well. But yeah, thank you very much to all those who have already donated as well. We really appreciate it. We've been able to raise almost just over $1,000 so far, so that's outstanding. We want to try and raise 3,000 if we can, so your support is greatly appreciated.
And donations are tax deductible, and it's almost June 30, so get on it.
Yeah. If you've got a bit extra money lying around you want to get rid of, go for your life. Now, something else I noticed when I was checking out our stats the other day is over half the people that watch our videos, aren't subscribed to our channel. So if that's you...
What are you doing?
What are you doing? Yeah. If that's you, subscribing is free for you. It really helps us out. It supports us to grow this channel, which will allow us to create more content and do bigger and better things. So if you're enjoying our content and you want to support what we're doing and support the channel, then please consider subscribing. It's really quick. Just click that little button below this video and subscribe to the channel. As I said, it's free for you. It also means that you'll get notified
when we release new videos, so you won't miss any of our content. If you do want to go one step further though and support us even more, consider joining our Patreon community. There'll be a link to that at the end of this video or down in the description below as well.
And there's heaps of perks in there for
yeah.
you. Like that's really just if you want to engage with us more.
Yeah, if you want to get involved with us a bit more and join that awesome community of people in Patreon, go and check that out. But apart from that, I think that's a wrap. So we will see you next Sunday as we head around Ningaloo Reef. Can't wait.
Oh, it's going to be so good.
All right. Cheers, legends.
Bye.
Oh, and stick around for the outtakes. They're coming up right now.
Oh, God. You can leave now. It's fine.
All right. See you next week, guys.
Bye.
Well, here we are. We've just arrived at a dirty lens.
What's on his belly?
Dunno.
Boogers or something?
Dunno.
Did you buy big boogers at him?
Dad, look. This one.
Or is that banana or something?
No, I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it could be snot.
Who blew their nose? Do you wipe your nose on him?
No.
Dad, look.
What did the cheese say when it looked in the mirror? Hello, me. That was a bit cheesy, wasn't it?
I think we'll just let me handle the jokes around here. When you finish talking shit to the camera, I just need something to put all the cooked food on. No, it's different.
No, we're in the middle now.
The camera's got to be in the lens, it's got to be in the middle.
Oh, everything's 50-50.